evening, respected professors, our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, and our conveners, and all the participants. Now that we've come to the end part of our program, and now I will directly call upon our convener, Professor N. Mohondas Singh, Head, Department of Chemistry, Mizoram University, to give us a report.
Good evening, everyone. Respected and Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Mizoram University, and respected our Dean, SPS, Professor Suman Rai, and then most again respected Professor Tarasankal Pal, my teacher, my guru, and then my colleague, Professor S. Sarat Singh, co-convener of this event. All the delegates, participants, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, welcoming this 3 days headache, very tight schedule of the participants also, and our resource persons also. And then today, after this valedictory function, will be little free. And then I welcoming all of you from this organizing committee members. And I want to give a brief report within 2-3 minutes. I can finish. This participants registered is around 126, and fortunately, out of 126, 120 were present, 6 were absent. And the organizers, we organizers are very lucky. We 30 faculty members of us, hand in hand and together to make it this program very successful, I can say. And next is the delegates. We have luckily 25 speakers. Out of that, 16 were the keynote speakers. Out of that, 2 were from France. They have given, and we conducted online presentation. I could say it was very fruitful. And 9 were invited talkers. Few of them already left. And then I once again thanks all the speakers from the organizing committee members. And here we are very lucky is that in and around the world, say like 1 from Hungary, 2 from online France, 1 from Japan, and then over the India, I can say all were participated in this event. And then here, I won't take long. And then with this, we have 55 poster presentations in the 2 sessions, and 66 oral presentations were there in the technical session 1, 2, 3. 1 in chemical science, 1 in physical science, 1 in mathematical science. And for that, we are planning to give some certificate for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th holders. And that we will do just before the board of things. And then a few reports I'm yet to receive. And then after that, we have to distribute 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and whatever the judges has given, 3rd also 3, or 2nd also 3, whatever there, we try to give it out. And with this, thank you very much, all the dignitaries and the participants. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, our convener, Professor N. Mohondas Singh, for the brief report. So our program is short. After we invite our chief guest here on the stage, we will invite delegates, participants, and organizers, whoever want to say any feedback about the conference here. And please be prepared for that. And there will be prize distribution as mentioned earlier, and then a vote of thanks. will be done by Professor S. Sarat Singh, our co-convener for this conference. Now I will invite our chief guest, Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dibakar Chandra Deka, to have a speech. Sir, please.
So, namaskar to all of you. Respected Dean, School of Physical Sciences, our respected, most honorable guest on dais, our teachers, Professor T.S. Pal, and Professor and Head of the Department of Chemistry, Mohondas Singh, and on the dais, another Singh, Professor Sarat Singh, our esteemed guest from abroad and within the country, especially another senior most guest, Professor Hon'ble Pal, and I think some of our esteemed guests has left already anyway. I see large number of delegates and our teachers and students present here. Thanks all of you being present at this late hours of the day in large numbers. Well, our team has successfully, under the leadership of Professor Mohondas Singh, has completed this 3-day long international conference very successfully, I feel. Though he, by mistakenly, probably he has mentioned it is headache. I think sometimes headache is enjoyable. If you learn skills, if you have the skills and technique, you know, sometimes headache is also enjoyable. So probably, so I would like to correct, but I enjoyed. I did not take much headache, but looking at the smiling face of his colleagues, Professor Mohondas' colleagues, and I can see they really enjoyed it and learned a lot from here. But whatever may be, my observation is that personal observation, that this seminar has been successful and successfully conducted with the cooperation of all students and teachers from the Mizoram University, I hope, particularly, especially from the School of Physical Sciences. They have all helped. Yesterday night also dinner, cultural function we saw in large gathering, so it is enjoyable. And my few words to tell to the delegates from other parts of outside from Mizoram, like from any part of India, our country, and abroad. My only few words is that I hope they enjoyed it. They had a very personal contact with other delegates and students and teachers from this university. And I hope they will leave after this function tomorrow or day after tomorrow at their convenience with a sweet memory. I hope they will carry such a memory that they will feel like coming back to Aizawl. That is my expectation. They will come back again to Aizawl because this time they may not have plenty of time to go around the city or around the state of Mizoram. So I hope this experience and binding with the family of Mizoram University, they will come back again and spend some time with us for any occasion, or they will find their occasion or opportunities to come back here. Now, you know, if there is, many of you know, and if still there are delegates from abroad, they will know that nowadays, this type of events are normally, there is some people have the tendency to hire services of event management societies, agencies. They try to conduct this kind of conferences with the help of or by hiring the services from event management agencies. But that practice is quite citing in abroad. But in India, in our country, we still enjoy arranging such type of events. We like to do the all things personally, like that Professor Singh, Mohondas Singh and his team is doing last all this, taking care of the guest, accommodation, picking up from the airport, booking the hotel, booking the ticket, so many things, and taking minute to minute care of the guest. So all these things are certainly they enjoy it, and we people in our country still enjoy that. And that's why educational institution in our country, we like to arrange this kind of seminars, conferences in our own. We don't go for event management agencies. It is not that we don't have money. Even if we have, we don't go to that because we just only not say Otichi Devo Bhobo. Guests are like gods. We just not say that, but also practice that. So this is one kind of occasion when we practice Otichi Devo Bhobo. Guests are like gods. So this kind of enjoyment, we did in my earlier universities. We did ourselves many events. We forget about our breakfast, lunch, dinner. But even then, we run after guest to guest and accommodation place to place, hostel to hostel, guest house to guest house. So for about a month, nowadays little bit easier, 1 or 2 months. Even preparation start for 6 months long earlier. So we used to do that. Still, that practice is good because this is not only this kind of opportunities give not only academic benefits but also other benefits, related benefits, because how to manage an events when this kind of experience will certainly teach a lot of things. How to manage events, and that personal experience will help in our management of in our future life, management of social events, management of family events, many things to learn. That's why I say that this is a good learning experience. Particularly, I'll say the students who are studying here, PhD, MSc or UG degrees, for degrees. So students particularly can learn a lot. We enjoyed as a students earlier, we enjoyed as a teacher, and today also here, though you may think that I have done nothing, but still I'm observing that, okay? And today also some guests have come back from the airport because of flight cancel. And so we are in touch with them. We have to look after, we have to take their care. What best alternative can be done. And I am always telling, just now told that flight cancel does not happen only in Aizawl. It happened for me last month, and January 23rd in Delhi also. Whole day I was held up in the airport, Delhi Terminal 2. Boarding pass was issued. Just before boarding, half an hour before flight, they declared that flight is cancelled. So then, just maybe an urgent call, please. Okay. That is the thing. Anyway, no problem. we have to take care of our guests. Don't feel worry about. And this is no crisis at all. One flight cancelled. Maybe God wishes that they'll stay back with us for 2 or 3 nights more. Okay. And we'll enjoy it. If there is any problem, in my VC's residence, there are 2 more rooms. I can accommodate. Okay. They can come and stay with us. No problem. So, we should not think about problem as a problem. Problem as a learning experience. Problem as an adventure. Okay. And what will lose? At the loss, few bucks, few rupees will lose. Cancelling the air ticket. And do that. I don't think any business is more important than that is the thing. So, what I feel that, okay, we are here. If any guest present here have any problem, each of our colleagues, our students, our research scholars who are stationed here, they are ready to help any of them. I know that one of my students is presently faculty in one university, Kaushik Talukdar. He had some problem after arrival. So he arranged accommodation with the research scholar somewhere. He did not plan that. He planned that, but he had some fever, like cold fever or like that. So he stayed sharing the bed with some research scholars. Now he's fine, healthy, present here. So I think that kind of hospitality, learning experience, making bonds, that is very important. And we can learn from this type of events only. And once I attended one international conference by IUPAC in Budapest, Hungary, only in 2016 or 17. I think 16. IUPAC is every 4 years. So it is IUPAC. That whole event was done by, managed by the event management team. Hardly we can contact with professors. Hardly we have to see the faces of the research scholars. I think that is too professional, too commercial. Okay, they may think that they are so busy schedule, or busy schedule, with your family or with maybe with your study. We need some break also, no? If there is no break is required, why then we had the cultural function yesterday? We could have keep giving more lectures, listening to more lectures. So cultural function in the evening yesterday arranged, it is because to give a little break in between the discussion, deliberation. So it's okay if by organizing a seminar we spare a couple of hours or couple of days. That is also give us other benefits. So we should not be so commercial. So that way our culture in this country, India, is very good. It's a Otiti Devo. We like to surfing, you know. And I read somewhere, maybe I'm making a little long speech. Okay, so I read somewhere, I like sharing that. When there's a big famine during British period in India, I think, I don't know exactly which famine. There was a lot of, during the British rule, there was more than 30 famine cases in that. There was a big Bengal famine where a lot of people died due to starvation. You know, somewhere it is written, I read, when there was food crisis, people didn't have food to eat. But even then, some people, whatever little they got, first they'll give to their children. Then they'll give to, if any beggar or guest is coming to beg, giving to them. Even they used to give the dogs, street dogs, to give food. And finally, the elder people, host used to eat. And that is how a lot of people lost their life. And that was the British time, no. Foods were, but British people, rulers, they preserve food for their armies. And there are many things there. Those who read about that know that I don't know much about. What I feel that what my point is that even that type of crisis, Indian culture is that they serve the guest first. Even they feel that animals are their guests. If a dog, stray dog comes to the house during the lunch time, we give something to eat them. So that kind of, anyway, so I think event was done very successfully managed, run by our group under the leadership of Professor Singh and Professor Rai. And of course, lastly, I will say that we are human beings. Shortcomings are always there. We are not God. And I will always say that even God made mistake. If you look carefully, God also make mistake. And there are plenty of examples. God make mistake. Why a baby lost a say deformation at the time of birth? I think that is the mistake of the Creator. Okay, if a baby without has a deformation at the time of birth, that is the mistake of the Creator. It's not it. So that's why I always say after that, even God is not perfect, then how can we human being can be perfect? And we always try to be perfect. That is good thing. But shortcomings are always there. So our group managed that things very well. Shortcomings are always there. We do not say, even if you say that it was very good, even our delegate guests are very good, well managed, we are very happy, good words. But we don't accept in toto. Shortcomings is there on our part. Let us accept that. But I will request the guest that as a human being, shortcomings are there. Even amongst that, we must have served you well, and with that should some memory, you all be back home. I will request that you will remember us, you will remember Mizoram University family, and continue, find out any opportunity or time. You please come back to Mizoram University. Thank you very much. Thank you, the organizers, for giving this opportunity to address the valedictory function. Thank you all. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Professor Dibakar Chandra Deka, our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Mizoram University, for your kind and encouraging words, and also the positive feedback on the conference. So now let me invite, it is my pleasure to invite Senior Professor A.K. Pal to have a few words here. Sir, please.
Good evening, everybody. I am very bad when I talk to such gathering. If you ask me, I can deliver talks 2 hours at a stretch on chemistry. So, you know, I am from chemistry and I am from IIT Kharagpur. I visited this beautiful state many times. Last night when I told 7-8 times, Professor Mohondas Singh, our organizer, told no, it is more than that. So I come again and again. As a chemist, I will see this conference from the different perspectives. First thing, the lectures for today were delivered by the mostly students. Oral presentation 7 minutes, very minimum time. But you will be surprised to know my evaluation that all the Mizoram University students kept the time 7 minutes for chemistry. It's a wonderful. They practice, they make perfection in their speech. But others, there were good number of speeches, but exceeds the time limit. As a teacher, we should not overstay in the class. What is allotted to me, you should be disciplined. I tell you, a teacher should have 5 qualities. I am a Bengali, and Bengali starts with B. So I will tell what should be I am pretty senior, so I can dictate the students and also the young teachers that 5B should be in mind, so that you will be a very good teacher. First, your behavior, as Honorable Vice-Chancellor sir told, the behavior makes a man perfect. So teacher's behavior, first B, ব্যবহার should be very good. Then your dress should be very good. Beshbhusha, we call it in Bengali. Then bachon bhongima, the speaking power. You should not be stammer in the class and the students will tell that he doesn't know. So bachon bhongima. Third. Fourth, the depth of knowledge, Bishoy Gyan. That means when you are talking to the students, you should be well versed with the subject. And then your personality. And I have added one thing, the discipline. Don't overstay in your lecture, don't overstay in your class, so that other teachers should be waiting for you. So this 6B you should take into mind. And Mizoram University students, they did it today in their oral presentation. Fantastic. And I have made a unique platform in these 3 days. Why, you know? I have conducted so many Viva Voce examinations. Some of them were here. So after a long time, we met them. So it is called resonance. When your personality and knowledge comes to me, I feel honored. So that way, I am very fortunate over here that I see. And another thing is that this first lecture was delivered fantastically by a mathematician who is no other than S. Sundar. So from Madras, fantastic mathematics. I was sitting over here, I was thinking that I will not learn anything. So beautifully entangled with the civil engineering thought, and it is just like a barrage, how it will break down and how it will be formed, was fantastically presented over here. It's a mesmerizing talk. And the first lecture was delivered by an Hungarian scientist. It is very difficult to find out whether he is a chemist or a medical man or engineer, say, about the pollution, radioactive pollution. So fantastic. So it is an amalgamation, means mixture of all kinds of subjects, starting from chemistry, mathematics, biology, and applied science and mathematics. So there was no border. But one thing I will never forget, this time I experienced, the students' community. They are so caring, as if I am meeting my son or daughters or my brothers. They are always caring for food, for our transportation, for our hospitality, even in the hotel. Unforgettable experience that I have gathered. And I have never, before that, I have never been to Mizoram in the rain. Today, I have seen the rain, torrential rain, which cooled down the temperature and cancelled the flight to get the ongoing transmission of the guest to return back to us. That is an added dearness allowance, I will tell. And in the dais, Professor Rai is there, with whom we took our lunch today, and that was also a very nice experience. I know Professor Dibakar Deka as a friend of mine, as a student of mine, so I don't feel very honored because I am meeting a friend. That is a lovely experience, but dean over here and present dean over here. And so I recapitulated the happy past of my Mizoram memories. And one thing I should tell to the students, that in Mizoram, I see all the students in the receptive mode. They are asking scientists, speakers, sir, can you give me some tips so that I can have collaboration? And so many scientists like Ruhumuni came here to unfold their mind to accept the academic invitation. That was fantastic. And at least I have seen 20 scientists from other part of India and abroad. They have opened up their time for the students. And students have, and some volunteers told, sir, we are unable to listen to the talks because we are so much busy, and Professor Mohandas made them very busy in non-academic activities. But it is some loss and gain should be there in every event, as Professor Vice-Chancellor Dibakar Chandra Deka told. So it is wonderful. And shortcomings I will tell only two things. Too much food. Too much food for people like the elderly people like us. Too much food. So yesterday, you will not believe, I skipped the lunch and dinner because in between what we got is more than enough. But I saw that last night's dinner was very much enjoyable for the students' community, but they should eat for the future. So gain the wealth in the muscle power and brain power too. With this, I pay my regards to all the seniors, Vice-Chancellor Mohondas Singh and his very energetic team. With this, I take home memory will be always twinkling in my eye. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senior Professor A.K. Pal, for your inspiring words. I think we all enjoyed listening to your speech. And now next, moving on, we will be listening to some speech for anyone from the delegates, participants, and the organizers. And you please come up on stage and have a few words. So, yes, anyone, you can come. But let us not overlap each other. You can come one after another.
Good afternoon. First of all, congratulations to all for such a wonderful conference, a successful conference. I'm very happy that I was here. The students were wonderful. Their hospitality was so good. They were so warm. Whenever we needed something, they were always there for us. So I thoroughly enjoyed our stay here. But I would like to say one thing, that from my past experience, I had attended almost 30 conferences in India and abroad. But I believe that in scientific conferences, discussion is very important. And discussion is what it helps in our development, right? I think something, you think something else, we discuss. It is not necessary that what I believe, you will agree to that, right? So I believe that discussion should be more open. Today I had some disagreement and some experience, and there I felt that it was against scientific temperament. That is the only thing that I didn't like about this conference. Otherwise, I personally feel that we should encourage our students to think. Maybe they are younger than me. Maybe they have some different ideas. So we should encourage them to share their ideas, and we should be more open being scientists. And that's how I believe we can grow. Thank you very much.
good afternoon all. I take this opportunity to congratulate and thank the organizers of this conference, as I got many good experiences or good things from here. If frankly saying, many chemistry things and many other things discussed here are beyond my capacity to understand. But attending this type of conferences, this will motivate us to do the works, because we are seeing here the different works presented by different personalities, different field. So by seeing all these works, we get motivated, and also we can today also when oral presentations are going, so was asking very basic questions and some advanced level questions also. So by when we present all those things, we get to think that we have to critically think on the work what we are doing. That is, we just do something and we just publish the result, but sometimes we are not critically thinking about our work. We critically think about others' work, but our own work we never critically think. So from this conference or from other conferences also, the main thing is that whatever discussing here, that is not the chemistry or not the maths, whatever we are getting, but mainly I feel that like me, all the others got some motivated to do the works in their own field. And in addition to that, I got a great opportunity to meet my PhD examiner, Sir Tarasankal Pal. So I'm so glad that I could see him after a long time. Likewise, I worked here for 1.5 years. So after coming back, after a long time, I could see many non-faces. So I was so glad to be here. Likewise, I think everyone will enjoy this day. Thank you. Thank you, the organizers.
Thank you. So this is our first tour at Mizoram, and obviously at Mizoram University it was a wonderful experience. From Tripura we had a lot of conventional thoughts about the Mizoram, and it is exactly as it is. The ecstasy of Mizoram make us so much mesmerized that would love to come again. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Respected chairs, distinguished delegates from different parts of the country, research scholars, students, my dear friends, colleagues, I think I should say something. We are starving to, get the people to come here to speak something. You may be thinking that in this 3-day conference, reality, I am telling, when a paper is presented, you cannot understand 100%. It is not possible for anyone to make you understand also. I remember our Hon'ble Vice-Chancellor told in the beginning, you may not understand, but keep on listening. At least something, it will come to your minds. This is what I would like to tell you. So don't think that you will go with a full scientific temperaments. Go with a small spark. So that small spark, you can cause a great fire in your institution, in your state. You can learn small things. Today also I gave lecture, small mathematical tool. You can apply to solve a big problem. To enjoy the infrastructures and facilities of a big bungalow, you need not go with a big key. It is big bungalow, I need a big key. Small key is enough to open and enjoy the things. So I am telling you, nobody is going from Mizoram University with the empty hand. You have something. Something without understanding. If you have seen some picture, that gives you some knowledge. So, you see, one thing I would like to tell you, your part and our, as one of the member of organizing committee, our part. One mathematics teacher trying to teach mathematics to LKG boy. She asked, I am giving one apple to you and one more apple and one more apple. How many apples you will have? The child told 4 apples. The mathematician told, okay, the child did not hear properly. Again repeated the question. I am giving you 1 apple. Again 1 more apple. Again 1 more apple. How many apples? Then the child repeatedly same answer 4. Then the teacher confused and irritated and changed the style. See, I am giving 1 orange. 1 more orange. 1 more orange. Now how many orange you will have? The child told 3. Then the teacher, say how, out of curiosity, how you tell me? Now you tell me the apple. 1 apple I am giving, 1 more apple, again 1 more apple. Now you tell me how many? The child told 4. Then the teacher lost his, patience. He asked, how you please explain me? Sir, while coming to school, my mama gave me 1 apple. It is in my bag. So you gave 1, again 1 more, and 1 more. So you asked how many apples you will have. Then I told 4 apples. So orange, the child was not having. So what I would like to say, the way you understand, the way we try to make you understand may be different. Yes. May be different. But you are correct in your side. We are also correct in our side. You see, for the last 32 years, whatever I learned, I cannot, explain to you 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even if you are giving half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours lecture. I cannot give everything. We are trying to explain. We are trying our best way. But even if you are not getting, if you are not burning with the scientific temperament, don't expect that you will become an ash after burning. Go with a small spark. You have a long life to carry out your research. I am assuring you that scientific temperament will grow day by day, and one day, you will see, you will feel the science, getting day by day, robusting within you. So thank you very much for this opportunity. So my dear scholar, he compelled me, sir, please come and share something. So I told, now I think you have so many things learned, so many things, whether mathematics or physics or chemistry. When you listen, even though if it is not your area of research, if it is not your discipline, when you listen, you will get something that will, grow day by day when you grow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all who have come up here on stage and share your views. We thank you very much. And now we come to the prize distribution part. And after this, I will not come here again. This will be followed by our vote of thanks by Professor S. Raj Singh, co-convener of the conference. So.
Few are having, like in the poster session particularly, many similar positions are there, even in the oral also. And whatever the judges are evaluated, and I just read out, and just come in front and get it your certificate. Okay. Here, physical science. For this prize, I may request, okay, Professor Tarasankal Pal to give away this certificate. The first prize goes to the Ruben C.H. Das Department Physics. Sorry for that, the reports reaching very lately. I could not write all the things, details, and some blank is there. And after this function, please come to me, and I have to do completion. Next is the second prize goes to Firdaus Jaman, MZU. Another second position, one more is here, Joel Lalbiak Kima. In absentia of here, just come and get a certificate from the physics department, MZU.
Anybody from MZU?
Any. And the next, second prize, this Eliezer F. Jalfak Moya, Physics, Department of Physics, Mizoram University. Okay, next, this is be ready for the mathematical science oral presentation. Okay, I try to read, and very popular voice here. Very good anchor.
Yes.
The first prize goes to, say, Jola. I just say, Josang Jola.
Very good price also.
And second prize goes to Rawat Samlan Changa. Or is it Robert, please? And the third prize for the oral presentation, mathematical science, goes to Sanjoy Debna. And the third prize for mathematical science oral presentation goes to Lalman Syami. Syami, okay, any money you come and get any mathematics student. This is this one. I just need to blank this one. Next, for the physical sciences, the first prize goes to Sajidul Hussain, Tripura University. Physical science. Physics. we will meet. The second prize goes to Riti Nava Banik, Tripura University. And the third prize goes to Samuel, Laring Tonga or something, huh? Samuel. Okay, on behalf of anyone from physics, please get it. Or, okay, you collect later, huh? And then, with written again. Mathematical science poster presentation. This should not be disclosed to you, but very lucky, only 2 contenders. And ultimately, they are first and second. Okay. For the poster session presentation, mathematical science goes to Ruben Rota. And the second position goes to Laldin Puya. Okay, sorry for the missing of one physical science. The third position goes to MD Tanwir Alam, Department of Physics, Bihar. No, okay, so we'll send. Maybe it's still there somewhere. Next is a chemical science, and this boy is very good. First time also best for a presentation or something. Okay, first prize goes to oral presentation for chemical science section, Vicky Hazarika. And first prize is still tie, Miss Lalian Moi. First prize.
Most active volunteer.
Yeah.
One of the most active volunteer.
And the second prize, Driti Mahanta from Guwahati University. Oh, that's right. It's not that right. It's not that right.
Very good.
Luckily, we have no tie here. The third prize goes to the Narendra Setri, Department of Chemistry, Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology. Please come forward and get your certificate.
Very bold presentation.
We will do, okay. The last not but the least was a session for chemical sciences. These are too many. And the third prize goes to Jonan Moya, in short, Jonan Moya. I think maybe offside. And the second, third prize goes to Ricky Longompuya. Ricky, and another third prize goes to PC Chodin Puya. No. Okay, the second prize, this is also tie 3. Bishojit Hazaritior. Is it correct? Not Hazarika. Department of Chemistry, Arunachal University of Study. Yeah, this length. The second prize goes to Hediala Larindiki. And the second prize goes to Nevada, Chemistry Department, MZU. Go. This is the last and the final distribution for the certificate distribution. The first prize for the poster presentation in chemical science sections goes to Y. Gyani from NIT Mizoram. Gyani, Y. Gyani. Jacqueline, you just take.
Finally, we are come to the end of the program. So, respected dignitaries on the dais, good evening, everyone. Namaste. Thank you is a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must fell by heart. I feel honor and privilege to get the opportunity to propose vote of thanks on the closing ceremony of International Conference on Recent Advances in Mathematical, Physical and Chemical Sciences on February 21st, 23, 2024, organized by the School of Physical Sciences, Mizoram University. I would like to thank to all the honorable dignitaries who bless us with their presence. I am also very much thankful to the all keynote speakers and the invited speakers of this program. Words are not enough to thank their constant guidance and support to shape the conference. I, on behalf of the organizing committee, convey deep regards and hearty thanks to our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dibakar Chandra Deka, Mizoram University. We are also thankful to the Dean, School of Physical Science, Mizoram University, Professor Suman Rai, for his help and cooperations to the success of this event. We are very thankful to renowned scientists, Professor Tarasankal Pal on the dais, who are giving constantly helping in presentations as well as arrangement of the program. We are very thankful to all the colleagues of our School of Physical Science, namely Professor Dibakar Tiwari from our Dean School of Physical Science, Professor R.C. Tiwari, Professor Zaithan Pachau, Professor Jamal Hussain, Professor Sundarajan, Professor Bet Prakash, Professor Muthu Kumaran, and my colleagues in the department like Tanesha, Sandepan, and other colleagues in the School of Physical Science for their cooperations and help. They help us in obtaining the necessary administrative approval for organizing the event in our campus and the support in all possible manner to organize this conference. We are thankful to the MZU staffs for helping us in all possible manners, either in the financial approval like conference hall and engaging the bus service with our conference. We are thankful to all the sponsors, the RDO and Mizoram University for these events. And lastly and finally, we are very thankful to all the participants, volunteers, students, and our staffs for helping this event successful. Once again, we are very thankful to all of you. Thank you all.